I can't breathe because America has its knees on my neck. This is how every descendant of the American slaves feel every day. American Slave Inc. has made a diagnosis. America has ineffective leadership. We're fighting a virus 100 times more destructive than the coronavirus. This virus is called injustice, also known as institutional and systematic racism, and it is killing the souls of the United States of America. It is burning our cities, inciting riots, looting, and civil disobedience in our streets. It is viciously killing the life of its citizens in cold blood without due process of the law. America's illness has affected the world and specifically all aspects of our justice system. Leadership in our government and its capitalistic partners have a full-blown internal sickness that is paralyzing America's progress. This infectious disease is the reason ASI, American Slave Incorporated, came into existence, because we have the cure. We declare enough is enough. Like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., we must break our silence. We have waited far too long for the inequality and injustice of our nation to self-correct. The big business of American slavery have left us in a perpetual state of economic imbalance and social injustice. This is impossible to correct without specific direct action. We can no longer expect our condition to be improved by the deeds of capitalism, judges, lawmakers, and politicians. We, the executive board of the American Slave Inc., decree that our wait is over. We're taking the reins of our destiny into our own hands. We have the collective leadership and strategic solution. We have the vaccine for America's chief sickness. Together, we must take a stand for righteousness and the human rights of the descendants of American slaves. Like our founding fathers, it is our human right to protect our life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We have unfinished business with the government and capitalism that was made powerful on the backs of our unpaid ancestors. We are the generation our slave ancestors prayed for. We have the maturity, education, business expertise, and passion to claim the wages and respect due to our American slave ancestors. Our generation has been charged by our foreparents to present the bill and receive the wages that are overdue. We know that God has preserved us and raised us up for such a time as this. We are the generation to birth the slave nation from within America. We are united to provide practical tools and vehicles to get us to the healthy, wealthy place that has been stored up for the descendants of American slaves. We have banded together to fight against the system of oppression that enslaved our ancestors and is still cutting off the breath of our people. We exist to repair the breach in our nation's foundation. We are here to collect on the debt. Our call to action is simple. Reconnect with our historical American slave history. Remember and honor our slave ancestors by proudly embracing our birthrights as America's first children. Learn more by reading America's Little Black Book by Dr. Norris Shelton. This book explains the conspiracy to keep us ignorant of our birthright as descendants of American slaves. Become a registered member of the American Slave Inc. Your membership qualifies you to become a recipient of the resources the American Slave Incorporation secures for us. In honor of our American slave parents, write in American slaves on the question of your race in the 2020 U.S. Census. By doing so, we force our nation to recognize us as a special class of people, much like our Native American brothers and sisters. With these 4 steps, we will make our voices heard. We will increase our influence, and we will position ourselves to rule at the table of decision makers regarding our people economically. If you're tired of the televised capitalism of marches, demonstration, and riots that leave our community empty-handed, frustrated, and enraged, and if you're tired of the continuous onslaught of global publicized violence, brutality, and gruesome police and citizen killings of our sons and daughters, then you owe it to our slave ancestors and yourself to honor them by joining the movement that will correct the wrongs of the bloody American slave business. For more information and detail on how you can make a difference, visit our website at www.slaves-usa.com.